Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am Angel Nico and we are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses once again today. Last time I said that I might go and fight Taya off screen to go ahead and try to get some new cards put into our deck. I didn't do that. We're just going to go ahead and take a run at Mai, and if we get beaten again, maybe then I'll do it. But at least for now, we're gonna take a second shot at this without doing too much grinding. So let's see what she's got for us today. Boop, 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 boop. All right, what do we got in our hands? Nothing we can play turn one. Oh, actually, we can play everything turn one. Because we have for starting pips, Faithbird. Okay, before I do anything... Okay, I have decided what to do. We are going to fuse. Let's see, we got a warrior here. So we are going to fuse the Little Swordsman of Ale with a Faithbird, and this should make one Punished Eagle! Now, chances are Mai is probably going to have something stronger than this. I'm afraid of that. Oh, no immediate power up this time. Last time, she immediately started the game by powering something up, I think with 2 separate cards? Like, that was vicious. So we might actually be in a solid position this time. I don't think she has nearly as much power to come at us with like she did last game. Yep, another base starting level monster. And that one's in defense mode. So I'm not too terribly worried. Alright, what else can we do here? Alright, we've got another stellar option here. We'll do Maiden of the Moonlight and Spirit of the Harp combined to, yes, here we go, Dark Witch, 2,300 attack points. Okay, not as strong as I had hoped, but we're gonna go ahead and advance that forward and then Punished Eagle. We're off to a pretty strong start here. I can speak. I'm going to, oh no, seriously? She just has a raw Punished Eagle? She doesn't have to fuse for it? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. She is the winged beast fighter. But like, goddamn, girl! Goddamn! Alright, fine. Stupid bird. I'm over here researching fusions to try to take on Mai, and she's just like, nope, super bird. I'm just gonna throw a super bird at you, and there ain't diddly squat you can do about it. Oh, and he's gonna shake his tail feather at you. Tauntingly. Freaking bird. Freaking bird. Come on. Yes, that I'll take. We'll win that one. And I'll get a nice 600 points of life taken right off of her life points. Which, yeah, we lost life points, but she lost more than we did, so I'm happy to make that trade. I'm more than happy to make that trade. My poor bird! My bird! Yes. Darkfire Dragon is cool. It was a card I always thought was like, the art was really cool and the idea of it was really cool, but it was never good. It was never strong. It was never good. It never really got anywhere or did anything. Even in the days where it came out, it was never worth using. Okay, so let's threaten Harpy Lady and move away from the bird. Okay, we've got Mavelis here. I remember Mavelis being on this fusion list that I have. My beloved girlfriend sent it to me, and I'm very happy she did. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Wrong thing. Pardon me while I look up what to do here. Oh, I spelled it wrong. You know what? I should honestly get a second screen up here to record when I'm doing this. Alright, so we can make Garvos with a combination here. That would be 2,500. That's not going to be quite strong enough. Crimson Sunbird if I combine a winged beast with Mavelis. Crimson Sunbird is 2200 attack, 2300 attack, so that would actually be decently worth it. But we need another winged beast for that to happen, which we do not currently have with us. Yes, then there's Mavelis itself. We can make Punished Eagle with it, which honestly, challenging Punished Eagle with Punished Eagle would work, because then it would blow itself up. What is Winged Egg of New Life? That sounds like it might be good. Oh no, this card's not good. That's terrible. And we can make Turtle Bird if we have a shelled monster, which we don't. So instead of banking on waiting for a winged beast, I think what we're going to do is we're going to fuse Misaki with the Mavelis and make another Punished Eagle. Because then we can throw our Punished Eagle at her Punished Eagle and have them kill each other. Which means her Punished Eagle is no longer a threat to our Deckmaster. And we won't lose any direct life points at any point, at least not to this Punished Eagle. We're definitely getting somewhere. This is going so much better than last time. Like, unquestionably better than last time. My birds are murdering each other. My birds are murdering each other. I don't know why I said my birds, because one of them is definitely not mine. I mean, I guess in the most roundabout sense, because my name is Mai, her name is Mai, I definitely took the name from her. Not just her, she's one of two characters I took it from. But yeah, I guess in the most roundabout sense, I am dueling myself here. The me Mai, doesn't use Winged Beast. That's not my bag. All right, I guess we'll end our turn with that. I'm happy with that. And she's going to move to the side, try to get away from my Punished Eagle, leave that there for some reason. Weird choice. She kind of boxed herself in, actually. All right, so we've got some options here. Let's take another look at our fusion list and see what we can do with Fairy... Oh, this is the wrong page. Fairy Dragon. We can make Blackland Fire Dragon if we combine it with a Spellcaster, which we do not currently have. We can make Komori Dragon if we combine it with a Fiend, which we do not currently have. We can combine it with Gaia the Dragon. We can make Thousand Dragon. I'm sorry, not Gaia the Dragon Champion. We can make Thousand Dragon if we specifically have Time Wizard, which we don't. We can make Harpy's Pet Dragon if we combine it with Harpy Lady, which we could potentially get after this duel if we win against Mai. That is one of the cards that will be in the roulette. Dragon Zombie if we combine it with a Zombie, which we don't have. Dragoness the Wicked Knight if we combine it with our Kabanawa Warrior here, which, I feel like there's better ways to use it. We can combine it with a fish for Kairyu Shin. We can combine it with an Aqua Monster for Sea King Dragon. Boulder Tortoise specifically for Spike Seadra. A Metal Dragon is useless on this stage. We don't want that. Or we can make Thunder Dragon and we combine it with a Thunder Monster. None of those are good. So what if we did Master and Expert? We can combine it with a female monster to make Nekogal number 2, which isn't super strong, but it might be worth considering. Tatsunuto Shigo if we combine it with a fish, which I don't think is in this deck. Garvas if we combine it with a winged beast, which we might be able to do that. That might be an option if we hold on to our star points and play Tears of the Mermaid instead. Flower Wolf, which isn't very strong if we combine it with a plant. Mon Lavas, which I don't think is very strong, nor do we have Larvas. If we combine it with a Fiend that has less than 2,000 attack, we can make Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. We can make Rare Fish. We can make Dice Armadillo, which is a cool card name, but not good on this map. or Flame Cerberus. So none of these are super useful. Last one I'm going to look up real quick is Doma. Doma, the Angel of Silence, can combine with a fish for 7-colored fish. Not helpful here. A female monster, another female monster, in order to make another Dark Witch, which could be useful. That could work. We'd have to hold on to it until we draw one of those. But it is it's doable. It's a doable fusion. But I'm not seeing anything on here that combines with any of the stuff we currently have in our hands, so I think we're just going to play Tears of the Mermaid, move that forward, and get real aggressive with our Eagle. Call it a turn. Oh yeah, she's running. She's running as far as she can. Trap activated, baby. Power decreased. Nothing for you. So I am noticing that since her deck master has the type advantage of this particular field that we're now on, the mountain, it is getting increased attack points. Or increased movement, rather. So we'll actually hold on to Doma because they get increased attack points on the fairy field. Let's... Okay, now we've got Moon Envoy, which is a warrior, so we can just drop the Carbonala warrior, I think. And just go ahead and move that forward, because if she moves the Monster Spirit onto Carbonala, it's going to lose 500 attack. No. It's going to lose 500 attack. Like, she's cornered now. There's not a lot she can do. Yep, she's going to delete that monster. That's how much she doesn't want to deal with us. And then move that away. Yep, that works for me. Then we're going to... Boop! Trap activated. Invisible wire. No, what? Did you just delete my bird? Okay. Well, guess what? I'm gonna delete your bird. Yeah. How's that for an answer? Over here deleting birds. I'll show you. Your bird's not even as pretty as mine was. I had that pretty ass fucking blue punished eagle, which was the first punished eagle on the field, mind you. You played the second, then I played the third, but I had it first. That was my bird, damn it. I deserved that bird, and you took it from me like a jerk. Like a big old jerk. Boom, get out of here. I don't want it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to smell it. Okay, yeah, Carbonala does not lose life or attack points on the mountain. The longer this drags on, though, the more I'm afraid of what she's going to be able to do. Why are you able to move twice like that? Ooh, okay, that's not good. Blue Wing Crown is just enough attack points to beat Carbonala Warrior, even though we're not on the mountain, which means it's going to be 2,100 on the mountain. But that ties with Doma, so worst case scenario, we can just... And actually, this might paralyze the Blue Wing Crown because they have mismatching attributes. Blue Wing Crown is a wind attribute monster, whereas Carbonala Warrior is earth, so that might spellbind it, which would work out very well for me. Get spellbound, bitch. Freeze! Yeah! That's what's up. That is what's up. And Doma is spellbound for this turn. It's what? 2,100? Alright, yeah, that's fine. So... Ooh, okay, we've got Skelengel and Armanite now. Okay. We've got some options. Let's see what we can do with Fairy Dragon again, because I do not remember. Alright, this is a rough one, I think. We're in a rough spot here. What does Skelengel do? If a card has been played from the hand and the turn in which this card is destroyed in battle, the owning player can play one more card from the hand. Okay, so we are going to toss Armanite on purpose to play Skelengel and force this battle. All right. You know what? That worked out a lot better than I thought. That must have been a trap card. Her blue wing crown is frozen for another turn. That's in defense mode. Okay, so we're going to keep getting aggressive. And we're going to, bam, going to go ahead and make these two fight to the death. And hopefully this doesn't end poorly for us. We don't need to see this. We can just move on with the combat. Slaughter! Slaughter each other. Ah ha 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 ha. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, so this will put us down to 1. We need 5 for Orion. That's not a bad idea. Okay, so we're just gonna play Hoshinigan here and switch it to defense mode. Then we're gonna move Skelangel here to keep her threatened. Because she might kill Skelangel and take life points from us. But yeah, that's what I wanted, was for her to move over. And then she, yup. Harpy's pet dragon! Oh, fuck, that's a problem. But I have a plan. I have a plan for this one. Fire breath. Look at that PS2 fire breath. Boom. Early 2000s graphics, baby. Love to see it. Oh, man. You know what, though? Again, if we beat the Harpy's pet dragon, if we kill it, we can get it in the graveyard. And I have a plan to make that happen, because Orion has more attack points than it if I can get Hoshinigan to flip and activate after Orion is on the field. So I'm gonna, if I move this here, it's gonna bait her dragon into attacking me. This is Lunar Queen Elzyme. So I'm gonna look this card up real quick. Lunar Queen. Okay, so we can make Mystical Elf if we have the Wing Egg Elf, and Dancing Elf, but that doesn't help us. We can make Nekogal 2, which I think that's a Beast Warrior, isn't it? Yeah, that doesn't help us on this field. That would be good on a Soken field if we were playing against Joey, maybe. Dark Witch, which won't beat the dragon. Boop, boop. Wing Egg of New Life, which doesn't help. 7-colored fish. Amazon of the Seas, which doesn't help. And Queen of Autumn Leaves if we have a plant, which we don't. Okay, so potentially useful card in another situation, but not this one. So we might end up taking a direct attack from something that is not the Harpy's pet dragon by doing this. Yep, she's going to put something right there and attack me directly. Which is more or less exactly what I wanted. Oh, she's not? Okay, interesting choice. All right, Orion. And then we're gonna... Nope, I want you in defense mode. Boom! We're gonna go ahead and flip that. And then we're going for some dragon murder! Yeah! Here we go. Orion. This is what is up. Moida the fairy. Moida that dragon. Not the fairy, I'm the fairy. Ha 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 ha. Just messaging my girlfriend good night because it's late and I'm a fucking vampire. Orion is victorious! I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Slaughter the dragon. You have fallen into my trap. And now we quickly move Airknight Parshath away so we don't take direct attacks. That's right. Run away. Run from me. There is nothing you can do. Monster Reborn! Is that Harpy's pet dragon? That's Harpy's pet dragon. You know what I don't do, though? Care. Oh, you're stealing my Orion? Oh, it's a power decrease and a spellbind? Oh, you suck. Okay, Winged Egg of New Life is a fusion that I can make, but I do have to wonder if there's anything I can fuse with it to make it stronger. Of new. Okay. I can fuse it with... For Dark Witch, not helpful here. I could probably fuse it with the Lunar Queen Elzyme for the Dark Witch. Boop, boop, boop. And then I can fuse it with a fish for 7-colored fish, which doesn't help me here. Okay, so... Okay, we're gonna make a risky move here. We're gonna make a risky move here. Fuse these two together. Get Dark Witch in there for a direct attack. And then... Oh, we win! She can't play any cards! I think we win because she can't play any cards. Oh, no, that's not how that works in this one. Well, shame. We might still win, though. If I can attack with... Oh, actually, I have a strategy that might just work. I have an idea. But I don't know if it's actually going to work. We'll see. On my turn, we'll see. This is only a 200-point loss, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried. We're down to, I think, 2,300 life points now. Orion might be enough to put her down. Oh, nope, Orion is spellbound. Okay, so we need something that has 1,300 points to go in Orion's place. Shit. Okay, well... Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna get real desperate here. And attack with Flame Manipulator. Knocking her down to 400 points. And then putting Hoshinigan in defense mode. Meaning she can't direct attack my Deckmaster. She has to go through my star first in order to attack me or the Flame Manipulator. Meaning I should still win. Should being the operative word here. This was a risky fucking play. Risky. Oh no, you whore basket! Oh no! That's a powered up bird face. That's a powered up bird face. Okay, so we have to hope for something in our hand that we can play that has... It has to have a field advantage. We have to move here, and we have to play something that can move... I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. That's a damn shame. I don't even have anything I can block Harpy's Dragon with. We just don't have enough pips to play anything. And she's going to move that Harpy's Pet Dragon into our face and win. So, you know what? We might as well just concede now. What a shame. We were so close. She had 400 points left, which tells me I can do this. We can do this. We don't need more cards from Taya. This is within the realm of possibility. This is absolutely a winnable duel. 100% this is a winnable duel. Had it not been for the Mesmeric control, we would have had that. Absolutely, that would have been over and in our favor. So I know we can do this. It's not over until it's over. And bitch, I say it's not over. So, let's go ahead and try this again. Ooh, okay, what does this do again exactly? Strengthens all fairies on the field by 600 points. So let's go ahead and drop that and slide that off to the side. That'll be that's a mystery tool that'll help us later, is what that is. Haha, you don't know how to fuse. You don't know how to fuse your own stuff. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. You know what, though? We did have the Mavelis in our hands, so what was it we needed to fuse with it to make the Crimson Sunbird? We need... Boop-a-doop. I need that to be open. Sunbird. We need a winged beast to fuse with it. So, do we have a winged beast we can fuse with Mavelis? Or a pyro to fuse with it? No, we do not. However, we can try to fuse these two and see what happens. Nope, no luck. So we're gonna go on the defensive here. 2,500 defense points is pretty fucking good. And then we're gonna move our spell card over there to make it seem like we don't want her to attack it. Kind of make it seem like it's in a bad position for her. Or for us. Make her think that she has the right to attack it. Haha! Lose 500 life points! Darkfire Dragon attacks Spirit of the Harp and diddly squat happens. You don't get nothing. You don't get nothing except for, oh, Spellbound Spirit of the Heart. Good thing I plan on keeping it in defense mode anyway. Okay, so with 6 pips, we can Maiden of the Moonlight. That is a spellcaster, so Maiden of the Moonlight is a little bit unique and might offer us some options that we didn't have before. We don't have what we need to make Ushione. We don't have Ryu Kishin. We could combine it with Master and Expert for Necrogall number 2, but that's not going to help us beat Darkfire Dragon. That's our main concern right now. We can combine it with another female monster, with a fairy actually, to make Dark Witch, so we might hold on to it for that. Kaminari attack, but we don't have a thunder monster. Mystical Sand, but we don't have a rock monster. And Queen of Autumn Leaves, but we don't have a plant monster. I almost wish we had gotten the Injection Fairy Lily deck, which is based in female monster types. But since we don't have that, let's clear up some cards in our hand. This probably won't make anything. Nope, okay. But that's okay. We're going to put it in defense mode. And we're going to back the fuck up. And then, yep, she's going to play another monster. Darkfire Dragon is going to go for our Master and Expert. Or not. Okay, that's a choice. I think she expects me to have another huge defense monster face down, which is a totally valid and rational fear to have. Orion and Dark Witch would basically be the same power. Boom! Crimson Sunbird, motherfucker! I'm coming for that booty. I'm coming for that booty. This is stronger than any monster you've got. Okay, then we'll end our turn with that. That is good for me. That is stronger than any unboosted monster she's got. The only monster I remember her having that has been stronger than that was in the first game where she powered up her Punished Eagle with something. That was it. That's the only monster she's had that's actually been stronger than ours. Okay, then Orion has the same power as Dark Witch, so fusing it with Maiden of the Moonlight feels like a waste. So, can we fuse Maiden with a warrior for something? I don't think we can. That wasn't on the list. Plant, rock, thunder, fairy, bunch of specific stuff for Ushione, Ryu Kishin, and a beast warrior or beast for Necrogall number 2. So no, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Alligator Swordsman, which is not what that card was, but it reminds me of Alligator Swordsman because it's a warrior card with a fucking alligator on it. What do you want from me? Excuse me. And pass our turn with that. Uh-oh. She succeeded in a fusion. That scares me. I don't like it. I don't like how that smells. I don't like how that smells at all. I do think we are at our maximum for... Oh, no, not quite. We have 4 monsters out. So, we're not going to summon anything this turn because we need more pips, but let's get ballsy. I'm gonna mess up your bird. Oh, it's not a bird. It's Empress Judge. Which is red-haired Gyokuten no Megami. It's honestly kind of better Gyokuten no Megami. I don't remember how many defense points it has, but 2100 attack is more defense than Gyokuten no Megami has. That is a cool attack. The Twin Fire Tornadoes is awesome. That is cool. Fuck yeah, Crimson Sunbird. That is what's up. I'm gonna take 700 life points off your total with my freaking Fire Rooster over here. 1700 defense to Gyokuten no Megami's 1800 attack. So it's trading 100 defense for 100 attack is what that is. Which, you know, that's an okay trade. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. What you got for me? What you got, Mai? What do you got? You're keeping it in attack mode? All right, I'm going to take another 800 attack points off you then. Like, if that's the way you want to play, I don't have to attack you directly. I can just chip you down piece by piece. Like, that absolutely works for me. Like, you know, yeah, winning is the part that matters. I really don't care how I make it happen, as long as I make it happen. We are now a solid 2,000 life points ahead of her. Like, we are doing good this round. Okay, I am curious what we can do with the Peacock. But for now, I think just playing Orion is the move. And then we'll end our turn with that. Spirit of the Harp got us off to a really great start. Like, that was a good fucking move. I am a little scared that she's moving stuff forward. I don't like that. Okay, now we're up to 4 pips. And the question then becomes what we can do with... So if we combine these two, we can make Dark Witch. But the question then is Dark Witch a fairy? Because I somehow doubt it. Dark Witch is indeed a fairy, which means it will get a boost from our Trumpeteer card. So we're just going to go ahead and not summon anything this turn. We're going to back Orion up a space and leave the Sunbird where it is. And end our turn with that. We're going to play this defensively. That's how we're going to do this. We're going to make her come to us. Yes. Yes! Make a mistake! Make many mistakes. Many mistakes in my favor. All right, so we're going to move this over here. We're going to do this. This could be a mistake, but I don't think it will be. Boom, and then, yes. All right, then we move Dark Witch forward. And then we activate Winged Trumpeteer, which will give my fairies a 600-point boost. Which puts 2,900. Ooh, it even increased Spirit of the Harp's defense. Hell yeah. Then we're going to go on the aggressive attack. Hell yeah! Murder that Peacock! Go, Orion, you got this. Absolutely slaughtering the Peacock, putting me another 700 points in the lead. She's got 1,300 points left. Yeah, no, at this rate, we are stomping her. This is an absolute turnaround. This is some straight-up curb stomping action. Uh-oh. Power increase. Power increase. Oh, that's horrifying. That's horrifying. I don't like the smell of that. I don't like the smell of that at all. Okay, so I guess we'll do this. Cool. I'll take that. That's another 300 points, putting her down to, I think, 1,100 now. Like, that fused powered up monster scares the living crap out of me, but if we play this smart, I think we got this in the bag. I'm staying the fuck away from that thing. And then I've got, what, 5 monsters out, so Master and Expert is the one that I can get rid of. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You know what, though? It's I'll take it. It's not the worst. Then, yeah, we're going this way. Bye. I'm not dealing with you unless I have to. Oh, she's scared. Oh, she's scared. Moving that back. That's going in defense mode. That's going that way. Yep, I'm not surprised. So I'm going to move this here. I'm going to move this here. And I'm going to leave Orion there because then I make you have to make a decision on what to do. And I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. Playing another powered up fusion monster. Jesus. I don't like this. This is starting to scare me. I don't like this at all. Okay, so... Let's do this. And then we do this. And then... Yeah, we'll have to sacrifice something in order to make this work, but it might just. And then, yeah, I want Spirit of the Harp here. Bye, Nekogall. That Spirit of the Harp is just better for what I'm trying to do. Yeah, this is a risky fucking strategy, but at this point, now that she's got all these powered-up fusion monsters, but I don't know what else to do. Yep, there it is. By 50 points! It's stronger by 50 points! No, I don't need to see this murder. This absolute massacre. No, 2 of them? Okay. This is bullshit. I had this. I was so close. What the fuck, man? Now I have to move all this shit back. Nope. We're noping the fuck out. And then I have to wonder if I can... If I can get smart here, I might be able to still pull it off. The Harpy Lady Sisters might be the end of me, though. Especially the fucking 3451. That's the one that really fucking pisses me off. Nope, that's that. If she's smart, she'll box in my, my witch, but I don't think that's what she'll do. Yeah, no, didn't think so. Okay. Nope, I don't need to see this absolute fucking massacre. I am good on that front. Okay, and then if I move it here, I can place something here, and then... Yeah, no, there's just no fucking way. Alright, what do I have in hand? I guess I have... Yeah, not a lot I can really do. We'll move that forward. We're out of spaces after that, aren't we? Yeah, we are. But I might be able to make it spellbound with this. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna lose a lot of life points for that, man. Oh my, go fuck yourself. And that monster is dead. That monster is so dead. I forgot about the witch. I got mad and forgot about the witch. Yep. Big bird kills my bird because of course it does. Because of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Jesus Christ. Okay. She's still in the same spot there, so if I go around this way, maybe I have a chance. But no, because she can just fucking box me in there too. And then the bird has 3,000 points on Wasteland. That's not even fucking Mountain. Oh, good lord. Okay. Shit. Are you serious? That's just permanently there? Oh, fuck my life. Okay. This probably won't work, but yep. Yep. God, go fuck yourself, man. I genuinely might have to start over, just because there's no way, because of the field advantage, there's no way to overpower her. Another power increase, 4! That's 4 power increase monsters on the field that she has. Man, trying to fight her on her own terrain is just impossible. I think I need to start over and pick a deck that has like a terrain transforming thing. Because, like, the mountain in my hand is completely fucking useless. There goes my Spirit of the Harp. There goes my Silver Fang. And a huge chunk of my life points. That is 1750 life points right there. That was what I was hoping for. At the very least, Spellbinder. And then, yep, she's gonna fucking hug. I don't think this will go in my favor. Yep, it's a trap. Of course it is. Invisible Wire, Spellbound and Power Lost, or just deleted. Yeah, that's a possibility too. She has 1,000 points left. She has 1,000 points left. All right, whatever. Yeah, no, there's no point in finishing this. You've won. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. All right, well, I think that's going to conclude the 3rd episode. We're not done. I'm not dropping it here. I will not let this go, but I may be starting over to try to pick another deck. Because as much as I like the Airknight Parshath, and as much as I like fairy-type monsters, this isn't working. And this is the first duel where terrain really matters. Like, yeah, there's some of that with Taya, with the mountains and the Sogan, but most of the spaces on her board were normal spaces, and then Tristan's board had a lot of terrain, but none of it made any sense. Almost none of it gave him any sort of advantage. He's playing a warrior deck, and the Sogan line was on my side of the field. That doesn't help him at all. But for this one, her monsters get a huge boost from the mountain. But mine do too. The problem is her monsters are at a base higher than mine. So while the Airknight Parshath deck is not the worst, if I had chosen Yugi's side, then this deck might actually be pretty decent, because I don't think there's anybody who plays for the villains, who plays Thunders, or Winged Beasts, or Fairies, or Dragons, except Kaiba, who would be the last person I'd have to fight, and I'd have a whole stacked up deck of other shit I can use to actually stop him. This is only the 3rd duel. We don't have any, like, Tristan and Taya don't really have anything that I can use to add to my deck to help me against Mai, unless I just construct a whole new deck. I'd have to beat them so many times that I can build a completely new deck. At that point, I'm just going to start over. I'm going to start over. I'm going to name myself something different. I'm going to generate 3 new decks, and I'm going to pick something different. Because this is impossible. This is ridiculous. And I'm not doing it. I'm not subjecting myself to this a 3rd time. But I do want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, especially if you've made it this far. If you would please like, comment, and subscribe. The algorithm really likes it when people do that. And yeah, like I said, this will not be the end. I am coming back with another episode after this of Duel to the Roses, and I'm still working on some other stuff in the background. We'll see how that goes. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I do want to say thank you again for like the 4th time because I can't stop repeating myself. Well, bye.